Wait, so can someone confirm? Is she his sugar mama?
And Max, the husband.
Like,
So that's always been one of the implications and readings of this film is that Joe becomes a kept man because Norma pays for everything. And I mean, it's
But Max
I
is
mean,
right?
really there she just wants to she wants to buy him nice things. I mean, she likes the attention.
hi everyone, it's Dr. Andrew Rimby, aka Andrew. Thank you so much for listening to the Ivory Tower Boiler Room podcast. And before you hear today's episode, which I just know you're going to love, can you please do me a favor? And wherever you're listening, if it's Spotify or Apple, please rate and review us. Make sure you're following the podcast. Share it with friends, family, anyone you think would just love hearing this conversation. And you can watch our podcast on YouTube. Yes, we have a YouTube channel. It's called the Ivory Tower Boiler Room, and you'll see the video episode. So please make sure you like the video you're watching and comment. I always respond to the comments. Also, we have a Patreon, so if you don't want any of the ads and you want bonus material, join our Patreon. There's a 1-week free trial. It's patreon.com/Ivory Tower Boiler Room, and the free trial is for the professor level. Without further ado, here is today's exciting episode. Happy Labor Day weekend, everyone! So, as promised, we're going to watch Sunset Boulevard tonight. Okay, so I'll remind you as it's going, but if you can send gifts, roses, you know, you're getting a movie night out of this, we really appreciate it.
Let my men send roses to you.
They're not sending actual roses, they're sending gift roses. My fiance got a little jealous that people are sending roses here. What are you gonna do? Okay, let me flip my oh, I don't have to flip my camera yet. Okay, let me wait for our special guests who are going to be talking about the iconic Sunset Boulevard film featuring Gloria Swanson. Oh, I should say starring Gloria Swanson. Whoops. She would have been upset about that. She'd be like, you're treating me like Norma Desmond.
She's still alive?
Mm-mm. My fiance asked if Gloria Swanson is still alive. No, she's dead. Sadly. Okay, well, I see Luke is here, so I'm going to invite him to go live. But, oh, Luke is joining. Hey, Luke.
Can you see me?
I don't know if I can see you on TikTok, but I can hear you, so that's what's important.
There it is.
Ooh, awesome. Okay. Hey, Luke.
Hello. Hi, Andrew.
How many times have you seen Sunset Boulevard?
At least a dozen. It's in my personal movie collection and everything.
Oh, you have the DVD. I love it.
Got it on Blu-ray. And then I have this behind the scenes making of book, which is called Close Up on Sunset Boulevard.
Okay, I think I've heard of this. Who's the author?
Sam Staggs.
Okay.
Same
Yeah.
person who wrote the All About Eve book.
Mm.
And then I have the complete original screenplay as well for this movie.
Oh, you might have to reference that. Are you going to be following along as it goes, Luke?
I will be.
Thank you. Okay, just in case we have questions about some of the characters.
Absolutely.
But hey, Angela.
Hi.
It's Angela's birthday weekend, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Angela.
Thank you. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now you can-
Awesome. So we got Luke from That Old Gay Classic Cinema. We got Angela from My Good Friends Cinema. No, just kidding. From just being an amazing person who's been in the book club with ITBR and at our Broadway events and on podcasts. She's been on a lot of things. So we saw
Very excited to be
Boulevard. Yeah. Luke, did you get to, well, you're not on the East Coast, but are you waiting to see Sunset Boulevard?
The musical?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely intrigued by it. I've seen every bootleg I can get my hands on. Forgive me. But that's what you got to do when you live away from Broadway.
Yeah. That's why, Luke, I've always said to Angela, because we're Broadway aficionados, I was like, they are missing out on a streaming service. Like, I just even think if you like picked 5 shows for the year to stream and you spent like, I don't know, 100 for the 5 shows, wouldn't they still make a profit?
You would
I
think.
know. I mean, I know that Broadway HD is still a thing, and I remember when She Loves Me was like the first Broadway musical to ever be live streamed, and I remember watching it, and I am a firm believer that I think that every musical, while it's running, should be professionally captured with cameras in front of an audience, and then if you want to wait until after the show closes to then release the pro shot to the public, do that, because I feel like some of the most beloved musicals of all time are because of pro shots. Like, I wouldn't have fallen in love with Into the Woods, for example, if it hadn't been for watching the pro shot in high school. So
yeah, I talked about that when I was on Movies That Made Me Gay about Into the Woods and that 80s production, which I actually think I'm going to show it on Tuesday in my British literature class. They're probably not watching, so it's not a surprise. But hi, Theo. That's the dog. That's Angela's dog.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to Andrew and Lukey.
Wait, were you Into the Woods, Theo? I love a Theo just running around to the woods.
All right. He has this is his toy. He loves it. It's huge.
Oh. I forget, Angela, do you like Into the Woods?
Yeah, I like Into the Woods.
Okay. Because we don't talk about Stephen Sondheim a lot together.
We don't. I mean, one of my favorite musicals is Gypsy, but he wrote the lyrics to Gypsy. And then West Side Story is my favorite musical of all time, which he also wrote the lyrics for.
Yeah, I mean, but basically, I'm going to show the opening of Into the Woods to like do something in the Victorian, since like all of those tales are really like Victorian literature, and earlier, I guess, but with the Brothers Grimm, and like look at that as like, where do fairy tales come from, and then jump back to Beowulf and Old English, since we wouldn't have fairy tales if we didn't have the Middle Ages. And the King Arthur tales,
right?
Which is actually a musical. I'm not like, I could go either way with Camelot. I love the overture, and then I'm kind of like waiting until the lusty month of May.
I've never seen Camelot before.
Me either.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but yeah. What's your favorite Stephen Sondheim, Angela? Lawrence he's participating in the kitchen. He said none of them.
None of them.
I took him to Old Friends, which was like, hey Christian, I took him to Old Friends, which was like that of all the Sondheim. So, he was like, it was a lot of Stephen Sondheim because he didn't know any of the musicals.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Into the Woods, and I saw Merrily We Roll Along.
That one's good.
Revival, that was really good. I feel like I need to sit with one of you guys who's smarter than me and watch not Sunset Boulevard, Sunday in the Park with George, because I really want to get into that musical, but I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm definitely the problem. I don't get it. Like, I'm just like, I don't understand why. Because I saw it with my cousin when it was on Broadway with Annalie Ashford and Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like sobbing, and I'm like, why are you sobbing? So like, I feel like I need to sit with one of you guys and like you guys need to, with the bootleg, with not the bootleg, the professionally filmed version with Bernadette Peters.
Oh, no, let's do it, Angela.
Dissect it
Well, maybe that'll be our next one if this goes so well tonight.
yeah,
We need to make this like our movie month
you
tradition.
explain it to me.
Oh, I see a coffee cup, Angela. I don't know what that meant.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I ordered Taco Bell. I got a text message that it's on its way.
Oh, I was gonna say your union is telling you need to get a break. She's like, I got representation here. Where's my? Oh, can I just get
I'm so
my?
excited for this. I'm so happy we're doing it.
Yes, thank you, Christian, Luke. Oh, Luke, what's your favorite Stephen Sondheim?
Well, I have Into the Woods tattooed right here on my arm, so that is my favorite.
Show it, show it, show.
It's right here. It's the it's actually, this was the film's promotional image that they used, but I got it tattooed before the movie came out.
Oh,
I loved it so much. Yeah, and then I would say Company is a close second.
I love Company.
I got to see the revival production that just went on tour like 2 years ago or so. That was excellent. And then rounding out my top three, maybe Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yeah, Sweeney Todd is really good. That's another good musical film.
I did see an excellent production of A Little Night Music at the Pasadena Playhouse with my boyfriend, and that show is so wonderful. That one's more on the like subtler side. It's not as rich and as like sumptuous as other shows, but it's still really good. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I think they also consider A Little Night Music an operetta or operetta. Because sometimes opera companies will perform it.
Yeah, opera companies love doing Sweeney Todd as well because it's almost completely sung through, but still has those wonderful comedic dialogue scenes. I love like the last 15 minutes of Act 1 with Epiphany and Little Priest back to back. It's such a great Act 1 closer for that musical. It's so good.
Yeah. No, I agree. So, and I wanted to show you and everyone watching. This is the biography I'm going to work my way through. It's like by Meryl Streep.
Nice.
Called Stephen Sondheim.
Nice.
Yeah. So there are... Oh, and Luke, since there's more people watching now, do you want to show your books again? The ones to help with, if anyone has Sunset Boulevard deep diving they want to do?
So I have Close Up on Sunset Boulevard, written by Sam Staggs. I picked this up at Barnes & Noble a couple of years ago. And then I have the original screenplay for the film right here.
Ooh.
So it's all of the original scenes copied from it right here. So I'll be following along as we watch it. And Christian and I just recorded an episode today of that Old Gay Classic Cinema. We were gifted these lovely Hollywood Pride books. We met the author in a Zoom call that we had, and he was kind enough to send us copies of it. So this is from TCM. This is all about... This is like an extended version of The Celluloid Closet. So
nice. Hollywood Pride.
Taking you from the silent era to modern day, talking about everything from movies with queer themes to LGBTQ identifying actors, directors, and creatives, both in front of and behind the camera. So pick this up. It is excellent.
Okay, who's the author?
The author is Alonzo Giraldi. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly.
Oh, good. Okay, Alonzo Girardi. So awesome. Thank you. And well, we could talk about it at the end or during a break. Maybe during intermission, I'll plug Angela the book club book and give everyone a little update teaser of our Gothic books for October. Okay, so basically, we're gonna watch Sunset Boulevard. I am gonna project it on my screen, and then Luke, Angela, and Christian are gonna kindly mute themselves. And then if there's a question, if one of you wants to like stop after like a few minutes, I don't know, maybe we want to wait like every 15 minutes or however long that way, because I could just imagine us like trying to stop every minute. It's going to drive everyone watching. They might want to pull their hair out. But I think it's an hour and 50. Can someone confirm? Yeah, hour 50. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, every 20 minutes we'll like take a little break, and then if you want to give your thoughts, how's that work?
Sounds good.
Okay. Good. So let me see. I'm gonna now do the switcheroo. Also, I love that this is our first TikTok live event.
We should do more of these. I love this.
Watch the Grammys.
Oh no, the Tony Awards. We did the Tony.
We did the Tony Awards.
That's how we got.
Just seen it.
Auto accept requests. What does that mean? I don't know.
So that means like people can automatically be.
Oh, they can automatically come on. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would love for people to come on, but maybe not as the film is going. Just this could get real chaotic. So if you are watching and you have questions, please comment. Maybe one of us will see the comment and we can either reply to it like text, or if you want to like come on and ask us the question, I think that would be cool. Come on and join when we do our break, your video, almost like a radio show. I feel like we're like like disc jockeys right now. Now that the fall season is here, you may be wondering, okay, I had all of these beach reads, Andrew, but now I don't know what books to read for the fall. Well, guess what? My friends at the Gay and Lesbian Review magazine have you covered. Their new September and October issue, called Forgotten Histories, features wonderful book recommendations, TV shows, and films that help excavate LGBTQ history. So, whether you're interested in learning more about the connection between shopping and the gay community, which, you know, I have a Home Goods and Marshalls addiction, as my fiance knows, they got you covered there. They have an article about the attraction of Confederate gentlemen by the incredible writer Andrew Holleran. There's an article about the French evolution of sexual identities and even the first LGBT riot, which happened in 1953. Go over to glreview.org. You can get either a digital subscription or a print subscription. I love my print subscription, which I'm holding up right here. And with the exclusive code ITBRChoice, you will get a free issue with your subscription. So ITBRChoice, put that in the promo code section and get your hands on the Gay and Lesbian Review print or digital subscription. I know you're going to love their magazine. Okay, so I think that's a good place to pause, since we haven't yet met the grand star. We've seen a lot with William Holden.
What a beautiful intro.
So also I want to welcome someone whose content I love, the Backstage Kingdom. I had to let him in. So welcome. If you want to introduce yourself quickly.
Hello, my name is Michael. I am a Disney live entertainment content creator here. I do all stuff about live entertainment at theme parks, which I think is a bit of a unsung niche market of the theme park entertainment world. And so I actually found you due to you posting about that very rare Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs
Yes.
performance from Radio City Music Hall, which we will still one day have to do a watch along.
We could do that with this, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was saying to Christian from That Old Gay Classic Cinema, his co-host Luke, and my friend Angela, that we're going to do like other films. So I think we already threw around, what was the one I said, Angela and Luke?
It's the what?
Yeah, we want to do Sunday in the Park with George.
Maybe Sunday in the Park with George.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe Sweeney Todd eventually.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I recently found out that my mother saw one of the original run performances of that show with Angela Lansbury.
Oh,
And
that must
I
have
was
been
just
lovely.
like, how have you been holding out on me with that information?
Mother.
Really holding out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as we, yes, Luke, you fan yourself.
Yes.
It would be great if it said, "I'm ready for my close-up."
I know.
Oh,
This was
yeah.
actually this is from Melissa Edwards. Beast. It's her merchandise. So
I thought you were about to say Melissa Etheridge. I was like, I don't think she made fans.
Maybe. But yeah, we could do definitely. I think if we stick to like classic film and like Broadway filmed
Yeah.
productions, we should be okay. I think it's if we start like playing things from like the 1990s. You know.
You know, the comparison of this movie now to like what is obviously now a cult hit with what ended up on Broadway is like you got to admit, like they really took a chance with the direction
yeah.
that they took, but
Right.
also really fun with because technically this is a revival, and it incorporating the film aspect of it by using video, I thought was like a really clever take.
Yeah, I think in some ways, and if we at the end, like when the film's done, depending on the time, if we want to watch like
Right.
our favorite Norma Desmond on YouTube, we can do that.
Any moment
too.
she does this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Or we can compare Patti LuPone, Betty Buckley, and Nicole Scherzinger. No, I'm just kidding.
Betty Buckley's
No comparisons, appreciation. But what?
You want to resume?
Resume what? Oh no, not yet. Yeah, so sorry, my fiance's talking to me. He's like, "Do you want to resume the movie?" I was like, "We're taking a little break, I think." But but that's all to say is, like, Michael, we'll definitely get to Radio City Snow White
Yeah,
and
one
watch
day.
that. I don't even know if Angela, Luke, or Christian, have you seen the Snow White at Radio
I
City?
have not.
When did
It's
it come out?
insane.
The
When was it?
80s, 70s, but it was a
Yeah,
VHS.
it like borderlined. It was such a rare like performance.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it existed until I saw your video about it.
Wow. And it's on YouTube for
Yeah,
free.
the whole
so-
thing.
Is it
It was
Um,
like a televised performance.
Yeah,
It had a
it
very
was-
short run.
It was to save Radio City from getting turned into condos,
Yeah.
and it was a
That would have been
fundraiser.
sacrilegious.
Yeah, so like it like saved Radio City.
Well, I hope we
Wow.
don't need one of those again if they decide to try and put the casinos up in
Oh, I know they can't put a casino in Times Square. That's
God
kind
help
of.
us.
I love casinos, but I like that they're in Atlantic City and
Yeah.
Vegas.
Well, you've seen all the theaters put up like the signs in Unity, which is nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But yeah, so that was Disney's first ever, not technically a Broadway, but it was by Broadway. So I
Yeah.
kind of consider it
It was
the first.
technically like their first stage performance of one of
Yep.
their pieces.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They actually, I have it up here on my Wikipedia. They premiered it at the Muni in '69.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
brought it back to the Muni in '72, and then premiered it at Radio City Music Hall in 1979. For a
this
very-
one's infamous because the evil queen is probably the scariest
Yes.
performance that I've ever seen.
It's so good. We'll watch it. We'll watch it definitely now. But
I need to watch it on YouTube.
oh yeah,
If nothing
well,
just for that clip.
yeah. Well, but yeah, if anyone out there has suggestions for us, write them in the comments because we need to add more. I know Christian probably has like, he's like, in this film, in this film, in this film, we'd be here for like, we
Did
wouldn't
any
even
of
be
you
alive
see
anymore.
the trailer for the new film adaptation of Kiss of the Spider Woman?
Yes, we talked about it in our Tony Awards episode.
What did you think of it?
I'm excited. I love the musical.
Mhm.
And I do think J-Lo might actually like redeem herself as being a musical
That's
person.
what a lot of people are saying.
I
I
know
think she is a
nothing
musical
about that
person.
show, so I am
Yeah.
so excited for the movie.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
I don't think she's the best dramatic actress,
Her
but
voice, though, seems to lend itself to
her
the
voice is
show, though.
good. Yeah. For that. Well, how about her and Selena?
Oh,
She was
God. Yeah.
amazing.
He is so good in Selena.
Such a breakout role.
Sorry, I just realized I like have a bowl of pasta. I was like, oh, I'm on camera.
I'm still devastated that we never got that NBC Bye Bye Birdie live that we were supposed to get with her. Like, I'm so sad that that
Oh,
movie
yes.
fell through and it didn't happen.
You're
Like,
right.
I know that Harvey Fierstein was going to rewrite the script and everything, and I was looking forward to it. It never happened.
I would love to do a watch party for Bye Bye Birdie. That movie is
But like the original, like
The original or the 90s version?
With Anne Margaret.
I love Anne Margaret.
Oh.
She is
Oh.
still. Have you seen her? She
Mhm.
looks gorgeous.
That woman kept it going.
She just kept going and go. She was kind of like Ann Miller,
Yeah.
just dancing and Cheetah
the time.
Rivera.
hmm
Some of those dancers just kept going.
I think the first time I ever saw her in anything, oddly enough, was like in one of her most bizarre roles when she played Mrs. Walker in the Who's Tommy movie.
Oh, the Who's Tommy? Yeah. I never got into that as much as like others.
If
another
anything, watch
film-
it for just how strange it is.
Yeah. Another film that we might have to do for October, just to like have me save money from not going to like something too expensive, since we're on a wedding budget now, but that's beside the point. So it's Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've never seen it
yeah.
from beginning to end. I've only seen clips.
Oh, you've never seen the
Oh,
whole
come
movie from beginning
on.
to end? Oh,
No.
me too.
I want to see it. I'm like obsessed. And I can't wait because we have to go see it on Broadway in the spring.
Yeah,
I wanna,
who
like, get a
is,
group to go.
there are
It's
rumors
coming.
of casting about
Yeah.
that now.
Oh, do they? Yeah. I mean, someone said Billy Porter is going to be Frankenfurter. No, I'm sorry. I had
Don't you
to.
dare. The most bizarre rumor that I've heard was that it might be that somebody threw out. I don't know if it's just for fun, but I think that I heard Timothy Chalamet.
No, that's what I heard. I heard Timothy Chalamet as Frankenfurter, and I heard Sabrina Carpenter as Janet.
Now, that wouldn't be bad.
See, I could see Sabrina Carpenter as Janet
I
very,
could see
very
that.
likely.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
Or
My
like
fiance's saying yes.
any other role in that
Yeah.
show, to be honest.
Oh, and have you seen the new music video Tears from Sabrina Carpenter's album?
No, I haven't seen the video yet.
It's pretty much an homage to the opening.
Wait,
of
Luke,
Rocky Horror.
don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. We'll watch it after.
More importantly, have you seen her new Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
Well, yeah.
That
Oh,
we are. I
Lord.
Yeah.
She
But
knows her
Luke,
brand.
Luke, you can spill the beans. What does she do?
No, I just know that it's an homage to the opening of Rocky Horror, or at least after
Yeah.
they like their car gets broken down. And
Yeah.
he's dressed as Janet from the
Exactly.
movie.
It's like
the costume.
over at the Frankenstein place. Yeah. Okay. So, what do we think about this like baseball? I was actually thinking of Damn Yankees the musical. I didn't
I
realize like
know.
how much his script is all about like the men in the dugout and like
Yeah.
which is funny because Damn Yankees is 1955. So, I wonder if they were just inspired by Sunset Boulevard. They're like, I love it.
Damn Yankees, a spin-off of a metafictional movie?
I like Dan Yankees. That's a
I
good
do
one.
like that music. Well, I love Gwen Verdon in that film.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, a little brains, a little
I'd love
talent.
to see a revival.
When I was growing up, Jerry Lewis was in the run of it as the devil.
Oh, I would have loved that. Wait, is that the one that BB Newworth was in?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, BB Newworth was Lola.
Gosh,
But-
you want to talk about ageless?
Oh yeah,
She can
you're
do
right
that.
though, Angela. I would love a Damn Yankees like encore City Center.
I would love. Yes, exactly. I would love that.
Yeah.
Last time they did that was 2008. And I remember there was a rumor that they were going to revive Damn Yankees with Bryan Cranston as Mr. Applegate, but then that never got off the ground. And
Oh.
I remember that was
Yeah.
supposed to be a thing.
What
Who
was the
would've
last
been-
thing he did? Was Network, right?
Was it? I don't know. Bryan Cranston.
I feel like that was the last thing I remember him doing on stage was Network, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I wonder who would be like our Lola now. Like who everyone would want to be Lola. I'm trying to like think.
Well, I have my biases for friends that I know that perform on Broadway that I would like to get cast in those roles. But
Robin Herder would
Robin
be
Herder. Yes, I was just gonna say Robin Herder. She deserves it after Bombshell.
Yes.
Sorry.
True.
She needs.
And her.
She deserves a Tony.
And her.
Yeah, but or Jessica Lee Golden
Ooh,
from A Chorus Line.
yeah.
Oh, that would be a good choice. I also would love to see Leslie Margarita in that part, just because she's such a fantastic comedian.
she probably definitely could do it.
She would be great as Lola.
I do
Also,
think
what
she
a
should.
name.
Yeah, Angela loves her, and I do think she deserves to be in like a non-character actress role.
Hmm.
Like you could see her whole scope of her performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyone else want to contribute before we jump back and like maybe we'll do like 30 minutes when I guess we'll be deep into Gloria Swanson's Norma Desmond psyche of just chaotic.
All eyes.
Can't wait to dissect all of her.
Does everybody
All
know
eyes,
the
all
story of how
eyeshadow.
the film was originally supposed to open?
No, do it, Luke. What is it?
Tell us.
So in the original version of the script, they shot an opening where Joe Gillis was in the morgue with all of these corpses, and they were all talking about how they all died. And then it would flash back into the story of how Joe got there. But each of them were being identified by their toe tags. And the problem was that when they tested this, audiences were laughing at the screen. They were not taking it seriously.
Oh.
Billy
Huh.
was so disappointed, and the studio was like, we can't have this be the opening if they're going to be laughing from the jump. Like, we need them to take it more seriously. So they switched it and then reshot the opening for what we see in the film now, which is the police coming to Norma's house and identifying the body in the pool, which, by the way, was accomplished by having a mirror at the bottom of the swimming pool and then the camera pointing at the mirror, so it's bouncing a reflection off of it so that you can see William Holden floating in the pool.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Wow, thank you, Luke.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, so back to the show. Okay. Oh, and again, everyone, if you have comments, please leave them.
Yes, please.
And I think. Okay. Or you know what? Maybe we should take a break right now. Why not? Does anyone want to comment on just the diva gay iconness of Norma Desmond? Since Luke, I could tell you had some energy.
I mean, just the way that you were just laughing at the way that she's sitting in her chair with that cigarette holder in her fingers with her ring like that. And she's just, like Joe says, coiled up like a watch spring. It's just, that image is iconic.
Yeah, she's just, it's so good.
She's just literally holding on to any bit of fame that she believes in her mind to still have.
Yes.
Can
What-
we talk about the dead monkey?
The monkey.
What the hell?
That dead monkey.
I mean, celebrities with exotic pets. It's
Yeah. Well, and that she thinks
Rest
that
in
he's the
peace,
guy
Marcus.
there to help her bury the monkey. She doesn't even ask questions about who are you. She just like, oh, you're the guy.
She's so famous, she just assumes anybody who's walking in is going to be doing something for her.
Yes. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do we know like how much money she collected from her films?
Oh, she's probably broke as hell.
They actually no, actually that's incorrect because
Really?
later in the film she talks about how she has $1 million because she has investments around the
Oh,
stage. And Gloria Swanson even said to Billy, I will not have Norma be poor, and I will not
okay.
have her living in shambles.
See, I thought like it was one of those things where it's like, yes, she has money, but it's like she's just literally sitting on it. Like it's not really divested anywhere, but she's not making money. She's just like she has what she has and that's it. And if it were to go anywhere, she'd
If
be
that's an
broke
asset.
eventually.
Yeah.
Especially luxury items are considered assets where like collectibles, it would go up in art. Like the value will go up if these are quantitative like assets.
Yeah. Yeah. But she definitely has like an old, I don't know, she has like an old money kind of
Oh,
way
yeah.
of just everything's going to be done for her. Like she's comfortable.
Because the other thing that you have to understand is that Gloria Swanson, the real woman, like did become what we now regard as one of the first movie stars. Like she was a millionairess in her day, like because she was one of the biggest stars in the world, and that's the meta-ness of this film, the art imitating life of this film, is why it fits her so perfectly.
Yeah.
And
How old was she when she played this role?
I think she was in her 50s.
Mm.
I'd have to look it up really quick.
The funny thing is that like I know that one line, the I didn't get small. It wasn't the pictures that got small. It was what is the line?
I am big. It's the pictures.
I
that
am
got
big.
small.
It's the pictures that got small. That is in the montage of the old the Great Movie Ride at the end of it. That was always so. I would remember that from being in the loop of that over and over again. So I just remember that iconic moment from it, and
it's
just
so good.
that and the the ending line of hers.
When they shot this movie, she was 50 years old.
Oh, 50. Wow.
Yep,
Only
50.
50.
Mhm.
She's done at 50.
And and of course, knowing that Billy Wilder, when he wanted to make this movie, was like, if I'm going to have a silent movie star like as the central character, I need to have a former silent movie star play this part.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good. She
Oh,
is
yeah.
so amazing.
So good.
And
Oh,
he
yeah. Art imitating life.
And one of the most expressive people to really like emphasize the fact that she's very distant from reality.
Yes. Yeah, she's living somewhere else in her mind. She's
And
in
what's
some
in-
other
and-
universe.
what's really like poignant and somewhat tragic is that this was actually based on what was happening. Like it was,
Yeah.
I don't know how Billy became aware of this, but he was made aware of the fact that there were former silent movie stars that were living like recluses, that were living in like their old dilapidated houses, and he thought that that was fascinating. Like the entire generation that built Hollywood was basically cast out because of the transition from
Yeah,
silent to this is the darker version of Singing in the Rain.
exactly. I was just
Singing
gonna
in the Rain
say.
is the comedic version of the transition from silent to sound. This is the
Right.
darker side of it.
Well, even like the story of like Fatty Arbuckle, who was like one of the pioneers of the silent film comedic thing. He had no way of being able to do talking pictures because no one liked the way that he sounded when he spoke out loud, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we don't. Sorry, you'll never make it." And he was a goner. It was over.
Hmm.
I can't stand him. Sorry, it just made me think of that line.
Well, and that female, I mean, we'll probably get to it later, is just like the female hysteria, like of a woman who is losing touch with reality, that like she's just like being driven to paranoia and spiraling out of control psychologically because of
And
like
so many studios like pushing that kind of behavior too. I mean,
Mhm.
we're all aware of like Judy Garland's unfortunate story with how MGM treated her like trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a reality, which is, I think, what makes it so, like, timeless. You know. Okay.
I wish she did
Oh.
make it. I wish at the end it did
Oh.
work out for her.
Lawrence is saying, well, let's return to his question. He said he wishes that Norma Desmond made it at the end.
Like it wasn't about
Like,
the
made it
car.
into a star. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be a film noir. It wouldn't be a dark cynicism tale.
Oh no, she could still kill the other guy.
Oh, just kill her and then she's the star? I don't think...
Spoiler alert.
Then you're rewarding... Then you're rewarding a murderess like Chicago, the musical.
He had it coming.
Hey, yeah, that would have been interesting.
Well, that's what Nicole. It kind of seems like she creates this jealousy that he's cheating on her.
Yeah,
It's more relationship. This it seemed more like you're gonna help me get big.
yeah. She thinks that he's gonna make her big again. Not even big again, but he's gonna like be her meal ticket.
Where with the other one, it kind of seemed like it was more of a love.
Yes, Nicole's was more love. Yeah, I think so. Okay, really good.
Are you a fan of classic Hollywood movies?
Are you a fan of queer cinema?
Then do we have the podcast for you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Christian Garcia,
And I'm Luke Delmar.
and we are your hosts of That Old Gay Classic Cinema, where we take a look at some of the greatest films of all time and analyze them through a queer theoretical lens.
Let's be honest. LGBTQIA plus people have been a part of Hollywood since its inception, and this podcast celebrates those artists and entertainers of yesteryear while also taking a closer look at the queer-coded characters and stories in classic Hollywood films long before queer representation entered the mainstream.
So follow us down the road of classic cinema as we give you a guide to some of the films that touched our hearts, brains, and even gave us courage to be ourselves.
You can listen to That Old Gay Classic Cinema wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
All right, listeners, we're ready for our close-up.
Wait, so can someone confirm? Is she his sugar mama?
And Max still has been.
Like,
So that's always been one of the like implications and readings of this film is that Joe becomes a kept man because Norma pays for everything. And I mean, it's
But Max.
I mean, really there she just wants to she wants to buy him nice things. I mean, she likes the attention, so
Did they make it more implicit or explicit in the Broadway show?
Well, in the revival, they make it
Yeah.
that she's like a seductress, like literally,
Yeah,
like she's Salome, like
true.
trying to, because I always forget, what does Salome do? Well, I know she slays the head of John the Baptist.
yeah,
But-
she asks for his severed head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Because
shout
it
out
won't
to the
return
Buster
her
Keaton
affection.
cameo.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, lovely to see Buster Keaton at the poker table there
Yes, that
amongst
was
the other silent film stars.
that's Buster Keaton, that's Anna Q. Nielsen, and that's H.B. Warner that are the Waxworks. All of them silent film legends.
wow. That is so interesting. Yeah. I feel like they, well, and even just like focusing on how they still could have a career, but they kind of have just been silenced. It's like, oh,
I mean, what's interesting about obviously the key difference between Norma Desmond, the fictional character, and Gloria Swanson, the real woman, is that Gloria actually kept working with after the transition from silent to sound films, but she never had the same success that she did as a silent film actress. And it's not that her career tanked, it just sort of like petered off. And someone whose career did completely go down in flames was Eric von Stroheim, who plays Max. And the movie that they show in Norma's screening room, that's Queen Kelly. And that is a very infamous film that was directed by Eric von Stroheim, starring Gloria Swanson, that went hugely over budget and completely destroyed his career. So to see him in this film playing her butler, watching the movie that destroyed his career, again, meta layer after meta layer after meta layer in this film. It's just
that's crazy.
It's wild.
This movie is perfection, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, and Salome apparently was a 1922 silent film, 1923 silent film, that was with Alla Nazimova. I don't know, but the whole play or the film is based off of Oscar Wilde's play. So Oscar Wilde is actually the one who created that sensuality, and there was like homosexual homosexual scenes that had to be cut out of the silent film because it was that explicit. So I don't know. I feel like Sunset Boulevard has always been queer coded. Like she's queer. Something's going on.
I think they're in an open relationship.
They're in an open relationship. That's what. Oh, her and Max. That's what Lawrence said. Yeah, I mean, why is he still there?
Joe literally describes her as queer, or he says the whole situation is queer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine your ex, like, husband is living in the mansion with you?
I want to take a mortgage on.
I don't know.
You can get anybody, babe.
That is interesting. Okay, I have to ask, do we like Betty Schaefer? Like, what are our feelings about her?
I mean, I adore her as a character. I think that not only is she like a wonderful way for Joe to get out of Norma's world, but she represents like the hopeful optimism side of working in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Whereas Norma is the faded star that's been pushed away. Betty is that looking to the future of filmmaking, and also wanting to be a female screenwriter. It's obviously something that had been done up until that point. It wasn't a foreign concept, but still. And Nancy Olsen is just so damn likable in the part. I think she's wonderful. There's a reason why she got a Best Supporting Actress nomination for this performance.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a transatlantic accent like that, so she delivers it just so well. Just the very quickness and style of it all.
It's wonderful. Yeah. Did she go on to do a lot of projects, Nancy Olsen, Luke?
Yeah, she went on to do several things, and then she retired from acting in the mid 1980s.
Oh, okay.
But this is the performance that she is most known for. And what was it? CBS Sunday Morning did a retrospective on Sunset Boulevard because this year is its 75th anniversary, and Nancy is still kicking it at 97. And she was showing the interviewer the original Sunset Boulevard script, and she said, of all the movies I've done, this was the only script that I held on to for all these years. And we're going to see it later on in the film, but the scene where they're on the balcony and the two of them kiss, there's a famous behind the scenes story where Billy Wilder said, I'm going to have the two of you embrace, and whatever you do, don't stop until I tell you to cut, because I want to have enough footage to use for editing and dissolves. So Nancy said, William Holden took me in his arms and kissed me, and we were kissing and kissing. And then all of a sudden, a female voice shouted, cut, damn it, cut! And it was William Holden's wife who was on set. And Nancy said, I never got over that. She goes, I was so embarrassed.
It's a very funny practical joke. They like ended up like kissing for 4 minutes on camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Wow.
I wouldn't stop either. I'd just be, I'd be wrapped up and be like, okay, sure. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it.
Whatever you want, Mr. Wilder.
Oh my goodness.
You want me to flip over backwards? I'll try. I might break my back, but I'll do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
But actually, have you guys seen the HBO film with Mike Douglas and Matt Damon? Is it Liberace or is it, I can't remember
Yes.
the name of
Behind the
it.
candelabra.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Mm.
The
Wonderful
scene,
film.
the New Year's Eve scene, it reminded me so much of the makeover scene that Matt Damon had to undergo. But I'm not sure if you guys have seen that film Behind the Candelabra, but that film is amazing. And I just think that there's so much similarities between how Matt Damon was a kept man, and then you see William Holden's character as a kept man. It's just the similarities are endless between both of them.
And
no, thank you.
one of the
Crystal.
things
Yeah.
one of the things that I love so much is that obviously they got the real Cecil B. DeMille to play
they did.
himself for
Mhm.
this movie. And the film set for Stage 18, he was shooting Samson and Delilah. So that was a live film set that they went to film on location
What I
for.
wouldn't give.
And
Be a fly on the wall.
And he also did call Gloria Youngfella. So they put that in the script because that was a nice term of endearment that he referred to her as when they were making movies back in the 20s. And Nancy Olson said that before she got cast in Sunset, she actually auditioned for Samson and Delilah. And she was like, there was no way I was going to get that part. She would go, me with my 20-year-old virgin self, like I could not play a seductress like that. So DeMille cast Teddy Lamar in that part, and I got cast in Sunset. And she goes, and everything worked out just fine.
Yeah. I love it.
Also, just wanted to say hi to Backstage Kingdom. I hadn't said hello before. I
hello.
had looked on myself, so it's like I've been silent throughout this whole time. But want to
That's
say
all right.
hello
I
and
instantly followed everybody here.
oh, thank
Oh,
goodness! And
great.
I know that you're a big Disney fan, and our podcast we're doing a lot of Disney films in the future. So if you would ever like to come on and share your
By all
Disney knowledge
means.
with anyone, I'm a big Disney fan. So
Hit me up, message
as
me.
Luke is as well.
Nice.
Got plenty of cast member stories as well to share, and lots of stuff.
Oh, good.
I also want to say I have been following along through the whole film with.
Yes, I've seen you reading along.
Yeah.
Yes, and I mean, this is pretty much close to the final shooting script. A couple lines were cut just for the sake of making it like sharper and tighter, but it's fascinating to have, especially anytime that Joe is talking in voiceover, it has split camera direction on one side and then his dialogue on the other. So it's every single shot, every single take is mapped out while his voiceover work is done. And again, it is one of the best screenplays ever written, this movie. And also, can we talk about how just absolutely heartbreaking it is when Max and Joe realize what Paramount's actual intentions are, not interested in Norma at all, but her car. The first time I watched that movie, I think I like almost cried because I was just so sad that it wasn't going to happen for her. Like, because
I
that's
believe it is also number 16 on the AFI 100.
Yes,
Greatest
for
of all
a
time
reason.
films.
Wow. Okay,
Should
so
be a little higher in my opinion.
yeah. Okay, so here we go.
All right.
This has been fun, by the way.
Yeah, love it. Yay! Oh, that was so
I think
good.
the first time I ever heard that line was actually Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire during the montage
Yeah.
of putting all the different makeups on.
Oh, when he does like matchmaker.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that scene. Oh my god.
What about Joan Collins? Oh, I don't have the strength.
Oh my goodness.
That was so good. So, anyone want to say anything or?
Oh, what a tragic ending.
I know.
I know.
So iconic.
I
Oh.
I will say I always love, because again the use of camera and cinematography is so excellent, and I love how as she's descending down the stairs, the camera goes back up to the top, and you see Hedda Hopper almost on the verge of tears watching descend down the stairs, and of course that final monologue done in one take, and for Gloria to say, and those wonderful people out there in the dark, directly to camera. It's like the self-awareness of her character, like she wore this role like a glove. Like this is the perfect performance. I think definitely without a doubt one of the greatest film performances ever done. I've watched a lot of classic movies and I can't seem to find another performance as indelible and as compelling as Gloria Swanson in Sunset Boulevard. Maybe, I mean, Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz is incredible. Julie Andrews in Sound of Music is incredible. And Betty Davis in All About Eve is incredible. But there's something about Gloria that it's like I could write an hour-long video essay about how wonderful she is. Like,
You should. Wait, did you know that? I didn't know because I'm wearing my Maryland shirt. I didn't know that there actually was a through line there, which is like Marilyn was JFK's mistress, and Gloria Swanson was JFK's father's mistress.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And apparently her house went for sale here in North Jersey. She lives like by the lived in Englewood by the George Washington Bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not too far.
Maybe. Yeah, it was up for 88 million and they got 4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The estate sale was just sad.
Oh, really?
But then again, like, who could afford any of it, to be honest? Unless it was just like some hedge fund.
That's true. That's true. But, oh, what's the meaning of the monkey? Does anyone know why it's a monkey?
I wish I had the answer to that, Andrew.
What do you think the monkey means?
What is your interpretation of the monkey?
Let's really dive into the film theory about it all.
I know. I don't know. See, I felt like, was it like referencing a story? Or maybe it's just like a gothic image. Like, I think of like the monkey in the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh,
Well, she doesn't have children.
Yeah.
And she never had any sort of family. So, in a way, like, you know, it's kind of like how in Citizen Kane, where he isolates himself in this gigantic mansion filled with exotic
I can't wait to
animals
talk about
and-
that film on my podcast.
yeah, all these animals, all these, riches and stuff. And what does he have? But, ends up being alone. So it's kind of like very much a similar tone of just like, what do these people who feel like they have been able to get themselves everything, do they have anything? So like she throws an elaborate funeral for
A monkey.
pet.
So, I just asked like the internet, and apparently owning a luxury item was also a display of wealth and prestige. To own like exotic, like animals at that time, it was like a status symbol.
Huh.
So that's like another part of like her showing like the wealth
Yeah.
that she.
It's funny. It's funny. We were Luke and I. We were discussing today bringing a baby, and
Great
And
film.
Elizabeth, she owned a leopard. She owned a tame leopard. So I guess that was her status of wealth in
Oh,
her way. I never really thought about it like that.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
What
I
a
mean,
great movie.
it's like when you are when you're that filthy rich, it's like you can buy whatever
I
you
would
want.
love to be that filthy rich. I wouldn't know what to do
She's
with
like,
myself.
oh, the car cost me $28,000, and I'll just buy whatever and everything. And but
But
I
she
also,
say like, "Oh, I was going to surprise you with a boat."
yeah,
Ah.
I'm gonna get to a boat and we'll go to Hawaii. Like,
Oh my goodness.
but I think it
I've
also
always wondered, I've always wondered how that whole like end scene was transformed for the stage, if that happened at all. If you guys had like
Oh, it
saw
is.
that version, is that
So the way that they interpret it on stage is not
mhm.
too dissimilar. Like, so the recent revival of it is very bare bones, if you've seen
Yeah.
in the pictures and a
I
lot of the
haven't.
production videos.
Great
And they use a
lighting.
lot of digital video for, mirroring the background, and a lot of that is still the symbolism of, you know, feeling that they're still in a movie while the stage is the reality of the situation. Uh, so they do a lot of good use of close-ups and lighting, and because everything that's on the screen is actually in black and white, while everything that is on stage has very high contrast of bright colors against their blacks on the costumes. So like the red from the blood really splashes up, or any sort of like color that's used in props. Really, like even the smallest costume items that they have really just makes a contrast. And in those last few moments, she, she just kind of walks away as if to like meld into the movie that she has now become. Like she real like the line between what is projected onto the screen, which is kind of like this symbolism of the emotional projection that is there, and the reality that goes on stage, just becomes synonymous at that point. And the screen just kind of like fades away at that point, until she comes back. And Nicole Scherzinger just has this intense face when she comes back for her bows, and she's like covered in blood from the end of it. Um, and then they literally roll credits at the end of the show.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, though, the ending. Like,
Yeah.
that fade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really well done in the revival. But wait, so you've never seen though, like Christian, the finale of like the Broadway, like the first one with Glenn Close? Oh,
Did
it's
that
pretty
one
good.
get good reviews? I remember it being mixed for some reason.
it
I
got
haven't, no.
it got mixed reviews in London when Patti LuPone was the original Norma, and then there was a completely different director that did the Los Angeles production that was running at the same time as the London production, and then Andrew Lloyd Webber said, "This London production with this director and this cast, this is what's going to transfer to Broadway because this is getting better reviews, and Glenn is a better Norma." And completely screwed over Patti LuPone.
God damn it, Weber! It's always Weber.
He's
Always.
he's a pretty slimy person. Like
Ooh.
he's not a very good person, businessman wise.
He's always like also made the wrong creative choices when it comes to people who takes his material and tries to do any sort of like creative interpretation. Like, I mean, there's the infamous story about
And we
when
don't
Jesus
talk
Christ
about Love
Superstar went to
Never
Broadway
Dies.
for like a week
Oh yeah.
because it was like, he took the director. God, why am I blanking? Um,
Oh my
he was
god.
like, but like the whole thing was like, oh, it's the same story, but they're bugs.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Um, I gotta look up the name of the
Huh?
of the guy. Director,
Yeah, I don't
Broadway.
know. Yeah, I've never been like
Tom
a.
O'Horgan. Yes. Tom O'Horgan is one of the most infamous like directors that takes such good material and then just like flips it on its head to make some of the most interesting interpretations that you've ever seen. Um, like infamous for Hair and a lot of original Broadway stuff. Andrew Lloyd Webber literally saw that version of Jesus Christ Superstar in that first run and said, "Shut it down." Meanwhile, people were like, "This is really interesting, very weird, but cool." Like at the time, and he was like, "No."
Hmm. Yeah. It seems like though he's embracing cats with the like ballroom.
I feel like he has no choice because he probably has no money.
Oh, that's true. How do you spend all his money?
Oh, I'm sure he
Phantom,
lost a
probably.
lot of it with like
Phantom.
the very useful group or whatever his company is called. It's like tanking lately.
Oh,
Do you guys see that there's this new immersive version of Phantom of the Opera in the city? That there's this masquerade
Yes,
ball
and
that's
not to
happening.
be that guy, but one of my friends is one of the Phantoms.
oh.
Ooh.
Right.
Who's
Excuse
your
me.
friend?
Yes,
Oh,
Kyle Scatliff, who previously performed in Hamilton as Jefferson. He was in the revival of Les Mis, and he was also Harpo in Color Purple on Broadway.
Oh wow.
ooh,
I
very
went to college with him, and we did improv.
Oh, that's so neat. That's so fun.
He's an incredible performer, and he just had a child. So congratulations to you,
Oh,
Kyle.
Oh,
Wonderful
congrats!
new dad.
Shout out.
oh, that's amazing. Well, here, wait. If you want to see a little, this is to especially feed Christians curiosity. Wait. Even the face is just intense.
Yeah,
It's
this is the
giving
Glenn
Corella
Close
Deville.
version.
I
Yeah.
think Glenn Close kind of used Norma as a sort of interpretation for Corella Deville when she did 101
Yes.
Dalmatians, which is a really good, which is one of my, that's one of my favorite roles of
You
hers.
know what? I
Corella's one of my
totally
favorite
see
Disney
it now.
villains.
Yeah.
I
With the
never put
makeup
the
and the
two and two together,
exaggerated
but that is
looks and
Yeah,
everything.
that's really good.
this original Broadway production, this is the best version of the musical for me.
I need to watch it. I gotta find some way to watch it because I
This
love
Oh, it's
Glenn
costs so
Close.
amazing.
much money too, just for
I
this
need
this
it.
huge set piece
I
and
want it.
costuming.
Yeah, she's like decorated from head to toe.
I mean, one thing Weber is good at, I will give him, is spectacle.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he loves a spectacle.
Yeah.
That's what makes Phantom good is the spectacle.
Yeah.
I've seen it 3 times on Broadway
Yeah.
You don't.
when it
God, now you're
was on
making me
Broadway.
remember when in the old MGM studio days there was a portion when 101 Dalmatians came out and they had a whole behind the scenes portion of the backlot tour with uh during that part and like all Cruella DeVille's costumes and her stunt performances.
They did that. I
It was
actually
so
was
cool.
able. I was so grateful. I went to Disney World in 2012. No, 20 sometime around that time, and they did the Chronicles of Narnia
That's when
experience.
I was
And
working there. I may have
back
been one of your
then,
people who loaded you on Star Tours.
oh, backstage, I forgot. Do you live in New York or do you live in
I live
Florida
in New
by any
Jersey.
chance?
I'm
You
not
live
too
in New
far from
Oh
our
my
friend here.
goodness. Yeah, I'm here in the Bronx.
All
So
right. Locals.
locals. Yeah, but anyway, I'd love to get in contact with you as well, just so then we can,
Yeah, hit me
keep
up
in
here.
touch and
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Did she win a Tony for this?
She did.
I
Good.
think she
I should
did.
hope so.
Yes.
good. Yeah, she is incredible.
She deserves it. She deserves
Yeah.
all the
I know like
accolades.
Patty thinks she got robbed of the performance, but
Well,
Patty
No,
Patty
she
is
didn't.
Patty,
No,
and
she
we all know
didn't.
what she will always
Patty's a
talk
little
loud.
yeah.
Patty's a
Patty's
lot.
Patty.
Yeah.
Patty gonna Patty.
Patty's Patty.
Is Patty the new Karen?
uh,
Depende mamá ahí.
I
De ahí
mean,
compré otra.
Mm. But thank you all. This was so fun.
This was.
We'll have to figure out what our next one is.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah.
It'll be Wizard of Oz.
Sunday stage night.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz. That's a good one.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Ooh.
That could be
Yeah.
our sphere event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lawrence wants
This
to
is
do.
our sphere.
Lawrence says he wants to do Clue.
Well, we'll do the
Oh God. Do you know have you heard like how insane any ticket to a sphere event is?
Oh,
No.
It's like $200. It's $200.
yeah, my
Yeah,
parents,
but like
my parents live in
that's
Las Vegas.
general admission.
What?
To get
But
even
to
closer
get
is like it like exponentially
Yeah.
increases at least $200 each time. And even then, you know, they say like, oh, every seat's great. Unless you're in the back underneath one of the mezzanine seats, and then you have obstructed views, which is the whole point of trying to see a sphere.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm sorry, but the fact that it's actually not the full film, the fact that they cut 20 minutes out
Yes.
of the runtime, the fact that they have added so much modern CGI and AI into what were the original special effects.
Oh,
And
but don't forget there is a flying monkey dummy that comes out at one point.
There's a
yes,
drone. There's a
there's a
drone
drone
that
that
comes
flies
around.
with a monkey. There's foam apples that fall out of the sky.
Those are cute.
Folks, it's
Those
all
are cute,
gimmicks.
though.
Don't buy
Those are
into
cute.
it.
It is. It's just, and it's so, and at least the people at the Sphere are like, we're not replacing the movie. Obviously, this is just an experience, but it's like it still feels cheap. It's like it still
it's the
feels
worst.
so disingenuous to try to present this movie that we all know and love so much. And just from the few clips that I have seen, knowing the chunks that have been taken out of the film, it's like you're going for spectacle. You're not going to see The Wizard of Oz, the 1939 classic. You're going to see a spectacle version.
A
Yeah.
sphere, yeah.
Like
It's
I
like
can
a roller
understand
coaster
if you're
event.
doing like some kind of remaster where you find a way to hire CGI artists who have an ability to render effects to make it widescreen for
Yeah.
theaters and then give it like, you know, a new chance for new audiences to experience. Not like the Sphere thing, but like
No.
just so that it could go into general theater audiences.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand that.
I
But
was
this is
I'm in a group
bullshit.
chat, and I actually brought up the topic of like having Oz come to like Screen X. I'm not sure you guys know what that is. It's like they
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the whole film around like three different panels of the
yeah.
screen, and it like I feel that would be a better way to showcase Wizard
I
of
also
Oz
feel
or
like I
any
would get
other
just
film.
dizzy.
Because I went to see Beauty and the Beast, and I went to see it at a Screen X theater, and
Yeah.
that was years ago, but that was actually really fun for me to see.
Also, I'm still burned by George Lucas retouching Star Wars over and over again.
No,
So how about we just don't
don't
do
do
these
it.
things to these films?
Don't leave it alone.
Are you saying, Christian, that we're gonna see Wicked in Scream X? Screen X?
And we?
I don't know. Is it in Screen X?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to see.
We have to
Wicked
do
for
some
Good like feels like,
research.
you know. Well, there is a cool thing that I've seen where like they're like these theaters that are like smaller versions of spheres, but they do like live events where they have like they're like half domes where they put like cameras like they do it like for football events or like sporting events where they put the cameras like on the field in so like the vantage point from where you're sitting feels like you're like at the game sort
Oh,
of
that's
thing.
cool.
And I'm like, oh,
Mm.
they need to do that for theater in some way so that you can have like an access, you know, like with like some sort of like pro shot stuff so that they can have events where you're like, oh, it's like I'm at the show. So, you know, that would
That's
be
a
cool.
good idea.
I've also been trying to do like a live orchestra film
Ooh.
ticket, see if I could do that because they do that for Home Alone, and I've always wanted to like even
Oh,
I
back
love
when I
when
was a
they
Harry
do
Potter
that.
fan, they
They
did
were
that for Harry Potter. Um, I
My
feel like that would be really great for Wizard of Oz. That's just me. Or Wicked.
my best friend
or any Disney film.
My best friend just went to the Hollywood Bowl to see Jurassic Park done with a full piece orchestra, and from the videos that she filmed of it, it sounded spectacular. I've always wanted to, as someone who lives in Southern California, I've been to the Hollywood Bowl once. I actually saw Into the Woods at the Hollywood Bowl. It was with Bettina Miller and Sutton Foster. It was incredible. It was 2019 when I saw it, and I love the idea of having movies with a live orchestra. My boyfriend and I saw The Little Mermaid done that way, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful, and it was a local college that we went to go support their arts program and everything. So that was
Two concerts I've seen in that way. One was at the Met with Fantasia, and then the other was at NJPAC, and it was Looney Tunes. So it was like The Hair of Seville, What's Opera Doc, like all of the famous like classical pieces, and done incredibly. But it's so funny because like those were my first exposure to these classical musical pieces that I grew up with, and then you're like, oh wow, there are just like generations of people that's the first time they're hearing like Chopin or whatever.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for having
You're
me.
welcome.
This
No,
was so
thank
much
you
fun.
all.
I
This
hope to
was
be
so
able to do
fun.
this again with you all sometime.
Yeah. I'll definitely take some clips and share them out. Because that was so much fun. And yeah, let's figure out if The Wizard of Oz is our next one.
I
Or
think it
Clue.
should.
We could do Clue.
And
Or
if
we could
not
do
that,
Clue for another time.
definitely some version of The Wiz.
The Wiz, yeah.
Ooh.
That would be
Perhaps
a good one.
the televised version for that had David Allen Greer.
Oh, I
Yes,
love the
that was
Wiz.
a good version.
That was
Oh
probably
my
my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
All right. Well, you all have a wonderful
Have a
night.
good night.
I will catch you all hopefully again sometime soon.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Hi, everyone.
And follow everybody here,
Bye,
everyone
yes.
who's watching.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.